News. Where's Steve Jacobs this morning for the weather, Stevie? Oh.
Had a big night.
He's aged. Oh. Stevie? Stevie? Stevie?
Morning.
Stevie.
Morning, Benny. How are you? Morning, everyone. We're waking up at the Camden Show this morning down in the historic Macarthur region, Lisa's old stomping ground, only an hour out of Sydney. They have been running the Camden Show here for 128 years. We are talking a true blue, fair dinkum Aussie show. Sheep shearing, lumberjacks, rides, a little bit of fairy floss, the works. And of course, you have Vic here, 92 years old, longest serving member on the committee. He's been on the committee since 1956, and for the last 30 years he's been running the Drovers camp here, where he hands out thousands of servings of damper and Billy tea. Good morning, mate.
How you been?
Yeah, I've been very good. Thanks for having us this morning, my friend. All right, let's have a look at the weather. We have got some fantastic country show hospitality coming your way right throughout this morning. The Camden Show kicks off tomorrow and Saturday, expecting over 40,000 people. And once you get a job here like Vic, it's hard to lose your job. Fotties have been doing the fireworks here for 40 years, even before Sydney Harbour started. And it's all happening here from tomorrow. We've got a great cross-section of wonderful country fare coming your way this morning. Say good morning, Vic.
Good morning to everyone.
What's going on in the background?
That's my man.
That's Foties doing their special thing that they do. Isn't it good?
It's awesome. Fireworks this time of the morning.
Camden Show, I can promise you, fabulous. Definitely worth a look.
All right, I'll have to head out there. Are we...
Hey, good morning, everyone. We're waking up this morning in Camden, about an hour southwest of Sydney. The Camden Show kicks off tomorrow. You'll meet all sorts of characters and animals. Now, this is Joe, and this is the cart that he made for his donkey, Fergus, named after a Ferguson tractor. Is that right?
Yeah.
And I believe you actually talk to your donkey, Ian?
Oh, yeah, first thing in the morning I call him, he comes.
Still asleep.
Go forward, he's very happy.
Still asleep.
And he's not the only one that's happy. Have a look at the crowd we have drawn already this morning. These are a group of local Camdenites or Camdonians, or we'll just call them locals here this morning, who are pretty excited the Camden Show is kicking off tomorrow. Make sure you get down here. It is a true blue country show, and we're going to prove that with a bit of sheep shearing right after we take a look at your weather. Well, at the Camden Show, it doesn't get much more Australian than this. There are sheep shearing demonstrations right over the next couple of days, and they are hands-on, so the kids can get up and learn how to sheep shear themselves. Now, this place is known, Camden, as the birthplace of the nation's wealth. John MacArthur was granted 5,000 acres of land here for sheep breeding back in 1803. And of course, Australia has ridden on the sheep's back for decades, and that's why this is known as the birthplace of Australia's wealth. You can meet all sorts of sheep and rams here, like this fella. He is an award-winning ram by the name of Knackers.
Beautiful.
And what a big fella he is, Carl and Lisa.
Whoa! What's doing there?
I don't know, but you should see his owner.
Put it away.
I don't think we want
Down you go, Knackers.
Why
This
is
is
he
the
called
hard part,
Knackers?
trying to get him to sit down.
I don't think it's possible for him to sit
I
down,
wouldn't want to
is it?
sit on that either.
Come on. Think of the children.
Swing low,
Sweet
sweet
chariot.
chariot.
Coming for to carry you
Carry me home.
Oh, the poor thing.
Well done, Knackers.
Very proud.
It'll be all right.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Whoa!
I totally understand, my friend. I totally understand. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. What?
He looks pretty pleased with himself after all.
Why wouldn't you be? Big fella. I love Australia. After 8 o'clock.
But right now it's time for your best local forecast. Let's head back to Camden in Sydney's West. Stevie, what are you doing?
Whoa, good morning to you, Lisa. This is not what I signed up for when they said we were going to be doing some pole dancing. This is the Lumberjack Show at the Camden Show. It features Canadian and New Zealand lumberjacks. This is a 50-foot pole, and this is what Eric, the Canadian lumberjack, will do. Have a go at this. These guys can get up and down 50 feet poles in around about 10 seconds time and spill a lot of wood on the presenter's head as they do it, mate. That is unbelievable. That's what they used to do in the old days to rig up a nice pulley system to drag all the trees that they'd cut down. You'll be able to check out these skills right across the weekend at the Camden Show. It kicks off tomorrow, and we'll show you a little bit of old school log rolling right after we have a look at the weather at your place today. Okay, well, in Canada, back in the old days, after they cut all the trees down, this is how they would get them down the river. If any of the logs got stuck, then the old lumberjacks would get on top with a stick and push them off and roll them down to the sawmill. And these guys will be demonstrating all of these skills right across the weekend, around about 4 shows a day, tomorrow and Saturday. It is called the Lumberjack Show. They're also doing a little bit of chainsaw dueling and some audience participation. 2 things that don't go together very well.
Yes.
Whoa!
Oh, no! No way! Oh!
Oh, and it's a cold morning down here.
Oh. Let's have a look at the slide. Whoa.
Let's hope that ram that we saw earlier is nowhere in the
that might have been done on
vicinity.
purpose.
Whoa.
He's all
Nice and
right.
cold there.
Should we speed up what he said? Whoa.
He's not all
just got
right,
to
Georgie.
adjust.
That's the stage where blokes pretend like it's
Yeah,
okay.
it's okay.
Goes for about 30 to 40 seconds.
Yeah. So
Delay.
the whole idea is to take the focus
Yeah,
off,
you
so you can
pretend
go
like-
somewhere and have a little
Yeah,
tear.
30, 40 seconds, you pretend it's okay, and then you go and cry for about 5 minutes.
I don't think there's any pain like it, Forder.
No.
Nothing in the world.
Oh.
On the front page of the Northern Territory News this morning, the boy who borrowed his dad...
Thank you, Ben. Let's
Thanks,
get a
Forder.
check of your best local forecast. Back with Stevie at the Camden Show this morning. Hi, Stevie.
Yeah, good morning to you, Lisa. We've got the Today Show Jeeps here this morning. We'll be letting you know where the other Jeeps are very, very shortly. But a great competition that'll be kicking off here tomorrow at the Camden Show. 4:30 tomorrow afternoon is the dog high jump. We've got beautiful border collies, and some of these dogs can jump up to 9'6", believe it or not, over a timber wall and into the back of the ute. It is something that you've got to see to believe. A little bit early in the morning for them to fire up. We'll show you a little bit more of what the dogs can do around here right after we take a look at the weather around the country this morning. Okay, one more try and away we go. Okay, one more try after this. Okay, let's take a look at the weather. This is what's going on around the country. Meantime, if you're looking for something exciting to do across the weekend, it kicks off tomorrow. The Camden Show is what it's all about. And this is the dog agility course. Very fast-paced obstacle course for dogs of all shapes and sizes. Now, the handler has to direct the dog through an obstacle course. They've got to be fast. They've got to be accurate. There's no food, no toys as incentives, just various body signals, voice movement. So the training of these dogs has to be absolutely exceptional. And it is all happening here at the Camden Show, kicking off tomorrow around about an hour to the southwest of Sydney. This is Lisa and my old stomping ground in this area, and it's going to be a lot of fun. This show's been running for 128 years.
Yeah, it has.
Go
The
on,
Camden
Lisa.
Show and the Fishers Ghost Festival at Campbelltown. Both absolute must-dos and must-sees.
Oh, it looks fantastic.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, we've got a real treat for the kids out there.
Good morning to you, Lisa. We're at the Camden Show today. Kicks off tomorrow. Been running for 128 years. There are so many things here. You never know what you are going to find. Apparently, Batman lives locally and the Batmobile's just rolled up. Here are some of the many Camden people who'll be turning up to the show. We've got Alex and Jacinta, who are a couple of the showgirls who'll be the faces of Camden going into the new year. And, of course, here's Batman milking a cow. Nothing unusual about that. Let's have a look at the weather and see what is happening right around this wonderful country of ours today. Well, the Camden Show is your typical true blue, fair dinkum country show running for 128 years. And one of the great things about it is that the kids from the city can come in and find out things like where their milk comes from. There's going to be milking demonstrations right across tomorrow and Saturday. The kids can ask questions, and they'll also be showing you how to make yogurt and butter. And Batman, of course, is here because he'll be raising money for the Make-A-Wish Foundation and robbing a bit of milk from the cow. Lisa and Georgie.
Very good, Stevie. Thank you for that. We'll see you again soon.
We will indeed.
Thanks, Lisa. We're at the Camden Show this morning, which is still a traditional country show and has been for the past 128 years. In fact, last year, they won the People's Choice Award at the New South Wales Tourism Awards. Now, there is so much to see and do here, and in the main arena, you'll be able to check out the D-Max Utes on Saturday night with a little bit of precision driving. They're giving us a little sample of what they can do right now as we take a look at the weather right around the country this morning. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Camden. Make sure you get down here over the next couple of days for the show. If you're waking up in Cairns today, we still have some more showers of these. The D-Max Utes just giving us a little sample of amazing precision driving. But if you come on Saturday night to the main arena, they'll be doing stunt spins, 12-metre ramp-to-ramp jumps, and that'll be followed by a wild Brumby run, and of course the fireworks here, which will finish off the show. Kicks off at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, and that main arena, by the way, is the same location that Angelina Jolie used to shoot her latest film, Unbroken. She loved it here in Camden. She knows that this is the place to be, and it'll be 2 big days of family fun, Friday and Saturday from 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. If you want more info, go to camdenshow.com, and we shall see you tomorrow morning from the Children's Hospital at Westmead for their annual Easter egg hunt. Have a great morning, Carl and Lisa.
Beautiful stuff, Stevie, all morning. Lovely. I've been warming up with the Justice crew. That's why I don't have a jacket on.
I was wondering why you didn't have a jacket on.
You thought I was just getting hot?